Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to Yoga on the Beach with Dr. Amber Jade. Today, we will be starting on our feet. Stepping to the front of your mat, feeling the connection of your feet to the ground beneath you. Lengthening the spine. Imagining there is a crown resting on top of your head. And let's join the hands at heart center. Allowing the shoulders to fall down away from the ears. Maybe bringing the eyes to gently close. Bringing your mind and your awareness into the present moment here together. And then bringing your awareness to your breath. Starting to deepen your breaths, making them last a little longer each time. Separating the hands, bringing them to your side, shining the palms of your hands forward. We are here in our mountain pose, Tadasana. Taking a moment to thank yourself for choosing to come to the yoga mat today. On a big inhale, reaching for the sky. And exhale, arms to your side. 2 more times, big inhale, reaching for the sky. And exhaling down. Inhale to rise. And exhale to fall. Bringing the heels of your hands to the low back, to your sacrum. Gently pushing both hips forward. Looking to the sky. Opening the heart, opening the neck here, coming into a mini back bend. And a slow rise back up to standing. Arms to your side. Big inhale, reaching for the sky. Joining the palms of your hands. We're interlacing all of the fingers except for the index. Taking a big inhale, lengthening the spine. On the exhale, hinging over to the right. Feeling a nice opening along the left side of the upper body. In our standing half moon. We're floating back up to center and then coming over to the left side. Nice, and floating back up to center, bringing the arms back down to your side. We're bringing the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingertips here. Shining your heart forward. Nice. Letting the hands go. Inhale, reaching for the sky. A brief connection of the palms and then separating them, Swan diving forward into our forward fold, Uttanasana. On an inhale, lifting up halfway, bringing the hands to the knees, a straight neutral spine. And then exhale, releasing back down to the ground. Feeling the connection of your feet to the ground once again as we slowly roll up to stand. Reaching for the sky, connecting the palms, and then separating them once again, swan diving forward. Nice. Inhale, lifting up halfway. And exhale, releasing down. Both hands are firmly planted on the ground. We're stepping the left leg back, coming into our runner's lunge here, getting that 90-degree angle in your front knee. And then dropping the back knee to the ground. Rising up, reaching for the sky. Bending the elbows, coming into cactus arms, shining the heart forward. Nice. Bringing the hands back to the ground, lifting the back knee up, and we're stepping the foot forward, returning to our fold. Both hands to the ground, we're now stepping the right foot back. Into our runner's lunge, adjusting as needed to get that 90-degree angle in the front knee. And then dropping the back knee to the ground. Rising up, reaching for the sky. Bending the elbows. Returning the hands to the ground, lifting the back knee and stepping the foot forward, returning to our forward fold, bending the knees, slowly rising back up to stand, reaching for the sky, joining the palms, bringing them back to heart center. Hopefully starting to feel that peace and calm within, letting it rise more to the surface. Let's bring the arms down to the side. We're stepping the feet apart, not hips width distance apart. A gentle bend in the knees. And then from here, we're just swaying from side to side, letting the arms be free. Starting to slow your roll, coming back to center. Stepping the feet back together. Inhale, we reach. And exhale, swan diving forward. Both hands are on the ground, stepping one foot back and then the next, coming into our plank pose. And then bending the knees, bringing them to the ground, coming into tabletop position. A straight neutral spine. You want the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Let's move through some cat-cows here, using the inhales to drop the belly to the ground, looking to the sky. And the exhales to arch the spine up as you look down to the ground. Syncing your breath with your movements. Inhales to look up. And exhales to look down. Sending love to our spine. Returning to our straight, neutral spine, taking the knees as wide as your mats, connecting the big toes behind you, melting the hips down to the heels, reaching forward with the fingertips, coming into our child's pose here, creating that safe space for our hearts, taking a few deep cleansing breaths. Rising back up onto the hands and knees, returning to our neutral tabletop position, centering the left hand in front of you. On an inhale, reaching for the sky with the right. Let's take our wrist circles here. And then we're threading the needle, right arm under the left, bringing the right ear to the mat, and maybe choosing to bring the left hand to the low back. There's also an option here to extend your left leg out, making a little kickstand with the leg. And remembering to breathe, even though we're in this twisty pose right now. Excellent. Returning the left hand to the ground. Returning the left foot back in. Pressing through the left hand. Big inhale, reaching for the sky. And exhale, right hand to the ground. Switching sides now, opening up to the left. Taking your wrist circles. Nice. And then threading left arm under the right. Bringing the left ear to the ground. Choosing your modifications here. Maybe right hand to the low back. Maybe taking a kickstand out with the right foot. Returning the hand to the ground, returning the foot back in if it's out, pressing through the right. Big inhale, reaching for the sky. And exhale, hand to the ground. Tucking the toes under you, shifting the hands forward about 1 hand's length distance. Getting ready for downward facing dog. Pressing through the hands and feet, taking the hips to the sky. Let's pedal it out, bending one knee and then the next. Nice. Bringing stillness to both legs, centering the left foot. We're floating the right leg to the sky. Bending the knee, opening up the right hip, creating more space there in our 3-legged dog. Straightening the right leg to the sky, swinging this right leg forward so you can plant to the foot between the hands, making your way back into your runner's lunge. On the inhale, rising up, reaching for the sky. High crescent lunge. Let's bring the arms parallel to the ground. We're twisting to the right, reaching forward and back with the hands. Returning to center, reaching for the sky. And then hands to the ground. Bringing the right hand inside of the foot, opening up to the left, reaching for the sky into our side angle pose. Left hand to the ground, opening up to the right, reaching for the sky. And returning the right hand to the ground, dropping the back knee, shifting both hips back, bowing over the extended right leg into our half pyramid pose. Shifting the weight forward, back into the front foot, lifting the back knee up. We're stepping the right foot back, coming into our plank pose once again, and lowering to the ground. The hands are beside the heart, pressing through the hands and arms, lifting up into our upward facing dog. Tucking the toes under you, coming to the knees first, and then taking the hips back to the sky. Downward facing dog. Centering the right foot, we're floating the left leg up, bending the knee, opening up the left hip. Nice, straightening the leg and swinging it through, planting the foot between the hands, adjusting as needed to get that 90-degree angle in the front knee. Your back leg stays nice and strong on the tippy toes. And then we're rising up. Crescent lunge. Bringing the arms parallel to the ground and twisting to the left. Reaching forward and back. Coming back center, reaching for the sky. And hands to the ground. We're bringing the left hand inside of the foot, opening up, reaching for the sky with the right. Right hand to the ground as we open up to the left. And left hand to the ground, dropping the back knee to the ground as well as we shift the hips back, allowing the left leg to start straightening, and we gently bow over it. Shifting the weight forward, back into the front foot, lifting the back knee, and stepping the left foot back, returning to our plank, and lowering to the ground. We're going to hang out on our tummies for a little bit, bringing your forearms and the hands to the ground, joining your legs so they're touching. And we're looking down at first. Briefly noticing how our foundation just shifted as we're being held by our bellies and held by our hearts. On an inhale, pressing through the forearms and the hands, lifting the heart up into our Sphinx pose, keeping your elbows tucked in close to you. And let's look over the right shoulder. Coming center and looking over the left. Returning center and releasing back down to the ground. Now bringing both hands behind you, interlacing the fingertips behind the back. Getting ready for locust pose next. On the inhale, lifting the heart and the legs off the ground, squeezing the shoulder blades together to get even more height in this pose. And letting it all go back to the ground. Taking the arms out wide now. We're floating the right leg up off the ground, bending the knee, taking the foot to the sky. And this is kind of like a little trust ball here. We're twisting the low half of the body over to the left, allowing the ground to catch your foot. If your foot isn't reaching the ground, this is a good opportunity to maybe grab a pillow or a cushion, something to help bring the ground a little closer until you can. And you're taking your nice deep cleansing breaths. Letting go, returning fully to your tummy. Let's do the other side. Floating the left leg up, bending the knee, and we're twisting to the right. Allowing the ground to catch your foot. And breathing. Returning back fully to your tummy. Bringing the hands in, planting them beside the heart, pushing through the hands and arms. Upward facing dog. Tucking the toes, coming back to the hands and knees. And then we're spinning around to come and sit on our mats, taking the legs straight out in front of you. Planting the hands beside the hips, sitting up nice and tall. Big inhale, reaching for the sky. And on the exhale, folding forward, bringing the hands to the feet or to the legs, wherever they do land. Taking your nice deep breaths. Nice. And slowly rising back up. Bending the right knee. Let's open up the right hip, placing the right foot inside of the left thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, we reach. And exhale, we fold. And a slow rise back up. Crossing the right foot over by the left hip. You can keep the left leg extended, or we're bending the knee, bringing the left foot by the right hip, sitting up nice and tall. The right hand is behind you, reaching for the sky with the left. Twisting to the right, bending the elbow, bringing it outside of the knee ideally. And we're pushing the elbow and knee together to deepen our twist, looking over the right shoulder. On an inhale, see if you can sit up a little taller. And on the exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper. And on another exhale, letting it go, returning to center. Unpretzeling the legs, taking them out straight in front of you. Inhale to reach and exhale to fold. And slowly rising back up. We're bending the left knee, opening up the left hip, placing the foot inside of the right thigh. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Rising back up. Bringing the foot to the ground, crossing it over by the right hip. We're bending the right knee optionally, wrapping this leg around as well. The left hand's behind you, reaching for the sky with the right as we twist to the left. Once again, on an inhale, seeing if you can sit up taller. And on the exhale, trying to twist a little deeper, looking over the left shoulder. And on an exhale, letting it all go. Uncrossing the legs, taking them straight in front of you. Inhale to reach, exhale to fold. Slowly rising back up. Bringing the bottoms of the feet to connect into our butterfly legs. Sitting up tall. On the inhale. And on an exhale, folding forward. Bringing the heart towards the ground. And a slow rise back up. Our next position with our legs is what's called shoestring legs. We're bringing the right leg under us. You want the knee pointed forward and then stacking the left leg on top. That knee is also pointed forward. Taking hold of the feet with the hands. Lengthening the spine. Feeling the connection to the ground beneath you as it holds and supports you here. On an inhale, reaching for the sky. And exhale, folding forward, bringing the hands to the ground in front of you. Keeping the arms straight, rising back up, reaching for the sky. We're bending the right elbow, giving yourself a pat on the back, giving that left hand to come and support the right elbow. And we're keeping the spine lengthened, the heart lifted. Preparing for the full pose here, releasing the left hand, bringing it behind the back as well. And our goal here is to try and come for a connection in the fingertips behind you. If that's not happening today, it's okay. Just give yourself 2 pats on the back wherever the hands do land. And taking your breaths. Nice. Letting the fingers go, bringing the arms parallel to the ground, and then wrapping the arms around you. Giving yourself a great big hug. Maybe letting a smile come across the face. Letting go. We're switching the legs now so that the left leg comes under. The right leg is stacked on top. Maybe taking a moment to notice how it may feel a little different in the body, depending which leg is on the top or the bottom. And holding the feet. Taking your breaths. Nice. Big inhale, reaching for the sky. And exhale, folding forward, hands to the ground. Reaching back up for the sky. Bending the left elbow, giving yourself a pat on the back, bringing the right hand to the elbow for support. Keeping the heart lifted. And now time for the full pose. Bringing the right hand behind the back. Trying for our connection in the fingertips on this side. And once again, if it's not happening, just letting the hands rest on the back where they do touch. And letting go. Arms parallel to the ground, spreading your wings and wrapping them around you. Another great big hug. Releasing, uncrossing the legs, taking them straight out in front of you. Inhale, we're reaching. And exhale to fold. Slowly rising. Bending the right knee. We're taking hold of the bottom of the foot here with both hands. It's kind of a kicking and pushing action here of the foot into the hand, allowing the foot and leg to ascend towards the sky. Being careful with your knees, keeping the spine straight. And then using the left hand to fully support the bottom of the foot. So you can bring that right hand behind you, sending your gaze back there as well. Returning the hand to the foot, gently bending the knee, straightening it to the ground. Let's do the other side, bending the left knee, taking hold of the foot, and a slow ascent towards the sky. Okay, using the right hand now to fully support the bottom of the foot. Left hand coming behind you, looking to the hand as well. Returning the hand to the foot, releasing the leg back down, bending both knees, keeping the knees connected, separating the feet. The hands are behind you, fingertips pointed away, maybe scooting a little closer to the heels. Looking up to the sky, opening the heart, opening the throat. Looking to the sky, kind of like you're sunbathing. And then looking forward, we're dropping one knee into the center as the other knee comes to the ground, opening up the right hip, getting that internal rotation of the left hip, staying there as long as you need to, and then switching sides. Going back and forth a few times at your own pace. Returning the knees to center. And we're coming to lay on our backs, keeping the knees bent, feet planted on the ground. The arms are at your side, palms facing down on the mat. On an inhale, pressing through the feet, lifting the hips to the sky. For our bridge pose, there's an option here to interlace the fingertips under the back, to open up the hips and open up the heart as well. Letting the hands go, returning the hips to the ground, bringing both knees to the chest. Another great big hug. Maybe thanking yourself again for choosing to come to the yoga mat today. Showing yourself these acts of self-care and of self-love. Bringing the feet back to the ground, crossing the right leg over the left, and allowing both knees to fall over to the left side of the mat. Floating them back up. We're opening up that right hip now, placing the right foot on top of the left knee, reaching through the space we created to grab for the left shin, bringing the knees towards you. And then straightening the left leg, left foot to the sky, supporting the back of the left leg as you flex and point the ankle of the left foot. Nice. Returning the foot to the ground, both feet to the ground. And now we're crossing the left leg over the right, letting both knees fall over to the right side, coming into our twist. Floating the knees back up, opening up the left hip, placing the left foot on top of the right knee, reaching through, bringing the knees towards you. And right foot to the sky, flexing and pointing it. Returning the foot to the ground, both feet to the ground, and straightening the legs. Coming into our Shavasana. Relaxing the muscles, relaxing the mind. Allowing the mind to stay right here in this beautiful present moment together, where all is well. Feeling the breath enter and exit from the body. While we're here today in our Shavasana, let's also tap into the attitude of gratitude. Thinking of at least one thing you are grateful for today. Letting that fill you up. Maybe allowing it to bring another beautiful smile to your face. Reaching the arms overhead, stretching the arms and legs, as if you're just waking up again in the morning, feeling refreshed, renewed, and rejuvenated. Arms to your side, bending both knees, rolling over to lay on your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow. Slow and gently pushing yourself back up. Let's meet in a cross-legged seat. Connecting one hand to the heart, the other hand to your belly. Connecting with your beautiful, authentic self. Allowing this being to shine their light into the world today. Let's join the hands at heart center. Thank you for choosing to be here today. Thank you for choosing to shine your light brighter into the world. We are all one. Namaste and aloha.